Logistic regression in R. Case studies on banking data. What I realized, if anyone wants to understand predictive modeling, then case study is the best approach. That is why, friends, I'm starting this video series. In this series, I'll try to explain most of the concepts as deeply as possible. So my request is, please see all the video till end and subscribe this channel. Here I'm using RStudio and Microsoft Office for all the analysis. In video 1, I'll explain logistic regression concept, how to explore data in R, explain data dictionary, logistic regression. Logistic regression is one type of analytical process from regression analysis family. Generally, we apply linear regression technique when target variables y is continuous in nature. Say for example, bank wants to find out which are the factors are related or affecting its deposit balance increment. In this case, as deposit balance is nominal continuous variable, so linear regression technique can be used. But if bank wants to predict that particular customer will invest more than $10,000 or not, or we can write like this: more than $10,000 is equal to 1, less than $10,000 is equal to 0. In this case, as target variable is categorical in nature, so logistic regression technique can be used. Same way, some example: customer will default on payment or not, customer will retain in bank or not, customer will invest in mutual fund or not, etc. To solve this type of case, logistic regression approach can be taken. Let's understand by graph. This is linear regression equation. Y is equal to beta 0 plus beta 1 x. This is logistic regression equation. P is equal to 1 by 1 plus exponential minus in bracket beta 0 plus beta 1 x bracket close. This transformation can be done by sigmoid function. From here we can get this equation: log of p by 1 by p equal to beta 0 plus beta 1 x1 plus beta 2 x2 plus dot 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 plus bit up to beta k xk. Some important concept which is good to know: p is equal to probability, p by 1 by p is equal to odd ratio, log p by 1 by p is equal to log odd. It is ranging between minus infinity to plus infinity. Logistic regression perform on MLE concept. MLE, maximum likelihood estimation. Let's understand it by below table. Here we plotted predicted versus actual. 2 positive is called sensitivity. In other side, 2 negative is called specificity. By using this concept, we can understand likelihood ratio. Positive likelihood, also we can tell it positive LR is equal to sensitivity by 1 minus specificity, and negative likelihood or negative LR is equal to 1 minus specificity by sensitivity. Apart from simple logistic regression, there are many more types of logistic regressions. Out of this, most popular are multinomial logistic regression, ordinal logistic regression. Multinomial logistic regression. In this kind of regression, there are more than two types of outcome. Business example. Bank wants to know what is the possibility that particular customer will invest into bank deposit or mutual fund or bond. Ordinal logistic regression. In this kind of logistic regression, there are two target variables and it should be in order. Business example. If business ran one survey on customer service, what is the probability that particular customer will give excellent or satisfied or good or bad feedback? In my upcoming video, I'll explain both the technique in detail. Logistic regression in R. Case studies on banking data. We would be predicting default on payment. Objective of this exercise is to find out customer whose probability is very high that they will default on payment. Let's structure entire process in different steps. Dataset import into RStudio, data dictionary explanation, data visualization and business insight, data transformation, variable selection and multi-collinearity check, why logistic, why not linear regression, logistic regression algorithm and statistics, model validation. Let's start. How to import data in R? Explain data dictionary. Import data. We need to go over here. So right now we are importing CSV file. So CSV. So this window will appear. Then browse. This file is there in my credit default. Yeah, so it is imported over here. This is the data. Data name is credit default and this is comma separated file. So this is first row as names and this is the code which are internally ran. So we just import over here. It is imported, so we can see over here. Yes. So this is the data set on which we will run our logistic regression. Okay. So over here, so title of the data is credit data, source bank. So number of data set. Okay. Name of the dataset is credit on default. Okay, total 20 attributes are there. Out of 27 are numerical, 13 are categoricals. So attribute 1. Attribute 1 is the balance checking account. So what is the balance in this particular customer's account? So we bucketed it into a different bucket. So A11 bucket means less than 0 USD who have negative balance. If their balance is between 0 to $10,000, 10,000 USD, that is bucket A12. Bucket A13 less than 10,000 USD. And if it is A14, no checking account is there. Then attribute 2, duration in month. So this is one numerical variable. So we can see this variable duration in month. So just make it bigger so that, see, duration is month. This variable, it is a numerical variable. Then credit history. So credit history, again we bucketed this credit history like A30. So A30 bucketed customer are no credit taken, all credit paid back. A31, all credits at this bank paid back duly. Okay, so same way different credit history we have bucketed over in this variable. So then attribute 4, purpose, why this particular customer took this loan. So A40 is for purchasing new car, then A41 used car purchase. So here every what is the reason for taking this loan, we have bucketed over there in this variable. So for education, okay, for furniture purchase, etc. Then attribution for attribute 5, it is credit amount. So we can check this data as well. So credit history, this is the data set, this is the purpose, this is the credit amount, it is a numeric data. Here attribute 9. So attribute 9, personal status and sex. So here what we did little bit of tricky thing. Say for example we bucketed male who is divorcee and separated, female divorcee separated and married, male single, male married widow, and female single. This is the bucket we have created. So second is other debtors and guarantor. So over here we just bucketed key if any co-applicant are there, if any guarantor are there. So attribute 11, present residence since. So since how many years he is staying in present residence. So attribute 12, property. So if he has any real estate or not, any other properties or not. So every all the status we have bracketed over here. So age we have so it is a numeric field again. Other installment plans, so banks, stores, and none. So if you see data, so these are the datas over here, marital status and gender. So this is the bucket. So other gender, this is the bucket. So current address staying, so this is 1 year, 3 years, like this. Own property, so this is the status. Age is 42 years old, 42 years old, 23 years old. So this is the age. So this is and whoever defaulted we have marked them as 1, whoever not defaulted we have marked them as 0. Analytics, analysis, business. Here I'll update videos like below topics. In analytics, logistic regression, linear regression, market basket analysis, cross-sell and upsell analysis, customer churn propensity, customer lifetime value, market mix model, time series, useful statistics, data visualization, and many more. In analysis like financial analysis, investment analysis, balance sheet analysis, financial statement analysis, sales analysis, root cause analysis, gap analysis, cost analysis, risk analysis, financial planning analysis, and many more. In business communication, NLP, sales and distribution management, financial management for companies and individuals, business strategy, business case studies, entrepreneurship, project management, sales goal settings and motivational videos, banking and financial sectors, and many more. Friends, by this activity I want to create value for you. Please subscribe my channel, click on the bell button below, like on my videos. Thank you so much.